Hey everybody, welcome to this edition of WeritCast. Today we are back in the world of Star Wars The Old Republic. The title of the episode is HK-51, and that's exactly who I am trying to get. What you're seeing here is basically the final boss fight before you can take ownership of your very own HK-51 assassin droid. I actually needed to enlist some help to finish this. I could not solo my way through. This is actually one of the few times I've had to group in this game. Luckily there was a kind soul who was in the area who volunteered to help me out, otherwise I would be stuck. The whole process to get the HK was done okay in my opinion. I really liked the spooky ship part, and doing the flashpoints was pretty neat too. I got to see some I haven't before because I tend to avoid them. The group finder helped immensely with that, so I didn't have to go spamming looking for group. So I got all my parts. Now the go find the part in the world by using the scanner and the whole hot and cold system that they basically use, I could have done without. It just was basically very tedious. I did it on my own. I heard if you did it with other people, it's better. But I did not. I did it myself, so I guess I'm just asking for the punishment. I eventually got all the pieces, though, and made my way back to the ship. And as you can see here, we beat the boss. And I was about to take possession of my HK-51. Now, I'm not going to show the cutscene or anything, so don't worry about that. I won't ruin it. But HK-51 is a pretty cool companion. Just talking to him so far, I love that they have the same voice actor that they did in the console games. It just sounds great, and I can't wait to use him a bit in the field and get some affection on him, see what he has to unlock, if anything. Hopefully they expand on them in the future. So since I didn't have much video in the HK-51, I just added some sniper video in this battleground. So what else has been going on with Star Wars lately? Well, we've got the 1.7 update coming up soon. That is basically the return of the Gree. It has two major parts. One, a new PvP system, and two, a reputation system. If you read my blog, you'll know that I'm most interested in the PvP system. There's really not much to be said about it yet, except that it's a recurring event on Ilum, where there's a crashed Gree spaceship, and in the middle of the spaceship, I guess there's a boss, or several bosses, and you'll basically be fighting over it. So it sounds a lot like Winter's Grasp from World of Warcraft, but it could also be like Dark Age of Camelot, where you capture things to unlock the ship, and then maybe you can all be fighting in the ship. I don't know. It's better than nothing, though. Right now, there's really no open world PvP. So I will take what we can get. The reputation system, well, it depends how they implement it. One positive thing is it's legacy bound, so my Republic characters won't have to grind reputation. They all share the same, just like my Imperial characters would. So you only have to really do one faction once, which is pretty nice. And they really haven't given any idea of the rewards you get from completing this reputation. They've shown titles, but that can't be it. I'm not going to be doing repetitive quests to get a title, that's for sure. Hopefully there's some nice themed mounts or pets or other gear. It doesn't have to be gear, static gear, just custom gear that's themed around that faction. That'd be pretty neat. I imagine they would do something like that. I can't think they would just do titles. But I hate doing repetitive quests, so we'll see how much of a grind reputation is. Let's see, what else? I've also been working on a new project called Pocket Tour. It's basically a mobile-focused item database. It's been going pretty well. I have a test version up, which includes tens of thousands of items. I've been ignoring all the low quality ones and just focusing on high rarity items like legendary and prototype and artifact. No one really cares about the greens and the whites and the grays, so I'm just leaving that out. In the next week, I hope to add even more. That about covers it. See you next time.